What?
What?
What the hell is this?
Harumph. I didn't get a harumph out of that guy.
Give the governor harumph.
Harumph!
You watch your ass.
I see you shiver with anticipation.
Let the show begin.
Hey everybody, this is David Heretic coming at you with another edition of Reactions, Reviews, and Rants. And tonight, alright, going back to Phish. Yes, indeed. Phish Fans Feeling You. Come on now. Here we go. Before we go any further, for those of you who are feeling inclined to doing all the clicks and the likes and the bibbidi bop, do me a favor before you do all that stuff. Please watch the whole video first, okay? Give me a chance to actually earn those clicks and likes. Now, after the video's done, still feel like doing all those clicks and likes, then by all means, feel free to click away. This comes as a request from Jason Shaw, and Jason wanted to see me react to this song by Phish called Character Zero. If I didn't know any better, I would swear that that's a Borderlands 2 reference.
Katagawa ends. That kill was long overdue. What a goddamn douche.
Now, have I heard this song before? No, I have not. To the best of my knowledge, this does not resonate with me in any way, shape, or form. However, there's always a possibility I may have heard this song in passing and I just don't realize it. So as always, if I start listening to the song and I suddenly go, wait a second, I recognize this song, I'll let you know.
That's the truth.
You know me, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. Let's see, this was posted by Phish, no surprise there. And the video has 197,000 views. It'll get you there. Other than that, there's really nothing else left to say. Link to the original video will be down below in the video description for your viewing pleasure at your leisure. Let's get started. What do you say? Are you ready? Are you ready? Because here we go. All right, here we go. Character Zero. That's all I got. I do recognize this. It does say Phish up here. Look, I'm just using the link I was given. So if we're not in the right place, don't blame me. Blame the requester. He's the one who gave me this link. All right, let's do this.
All right, boy, let's do this.
I was taught a month ago to bide my time and take it slow. But then I learned just yesterday to rush and never waste the day. Now I'm convinced the whole day long that all I learn is always wrong. And things are true that I forget, but no one taught that to me yet. True that I forget, but no one taught that to me yet. I have to see the man.
Let that little growth dun, 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 dun. I like that. They just kind of broke up the monotony a little bit. That was nice. Smart move. Intro. Over a minute. Okay, now here's the thing. I know a lot of people are expecting me to go, oh, I hated it. It was awful. Pointless. Actually, no, it wasn't. It was actually really good. Considering what happened and how it was utilized. Yes, it's a minute long. Absolutely. I get it. It's very simple. Okay. It's very sparse. You know, seriously, like piano / pianissimo vocal levels. But here's the thing. And this is what I've always said about intros. It served its purpose. It did. It set up the expectation for the song in a very ghostly, almost ethereally way. It showed you the groove just because of the rhythmic placement of the notation within the guitar. It showed you this is how the groove is going to go. And here's the tempo. And here's the feel. It's sparse, not even a full chord, just single notes plucked out. And it was able to show you and guide you for a whole minute to drop you off at eventually where the song kicked in, right? That is the whole purpose behind an introduction. It is to set expectation and pre-frame the listener for what's going to happen when the song kicks in. And when the song did kick in, that dun, 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 that growth. And we arrive. Smooth, painless, just like glass, man. Great transition. And the intro absolutely did the job exactly as it was supposed to do. I got no complaints. I got no complaints about that intro at all. I thought the intro was really well done within the context of the song. As far as the song goes, very easy to follow, very simple to follow. 1 to the 3 to the 4. You know, stay on the 4 to the 4, 3, 1. You know, it's easy enough to go along with that. It's got a nice groove, got a nice feel. The instrumentation's being done clean. Not really all that impressive, but it's clean. The bass playing it's got some nice upper body work, upper neck work. But here's the thing that's impressing me more than what he's playing up on the neck. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's nice, but what's more impressive than that is his discipline to not staying up there for too long. He stays up there at most a measure and a half before he comes right back down to the root, down to the lower register again to help fill out the sound again. I respect that far more. I have way more respect for that than staying up on the neck for 16 measures and, you know, tapping and popping and slapping and, just doing these crazy runs. I have far more respect for the flavor and the taste, the good taste to fill out that bottom end way more. So kudos to the bass player. Drumming, got a nice groove going, got a nice feel going, fits in with what's happening within the song. Vocally, some nice harmony work happening here and there. Nothing over the top, but everything fits like a glove. It's really a simple meat and potato song. It's nothing fancy, but it'll do the job and it'll do it well. So I got no gripes about it. Is this going to be up in the 9s?
Oh, and that's just precious.
No, please. There's no way this is going to be up in the 9s. But I guarantee you, we're not going to be under a 5. I promise you, we're not going to be down in the negative scores. This is going to get a positive score. Where in the positives? I'm not sure yet. Not 9s. I can tell you that right now. I'm probably more than likely not 8s either. I don't know. Not sure yet. Let's keep going. Let's see how this goes, and I'll get a more clear idea of where I want to take this as far as the score goes. 4, okay. Building up to a solo. Nice. Part move. See how we end this song. I'm guessing Living Your Fate. Maybe not. Okay, linear fade. They pulled a couple of voices out before they started the linear fade, though. And the linear fade was kind of quick. They only gave it about 7 seconds. Okay. I mean, like I said, meat and potatoes. It's meat and potatoes. It is not Michelin star. It is not, Gordon Ramsay approved. But you know what it will do? It'll satisfy your hunger. It absolutely will. It'll taste good.
Good, good, feels good, feels good, feels good, feels good, real good, real good.
More than likely, it'll do the deed without question. I got an idea of where I'm going to go with the score. Let me work with it. Let me see if I can make that score move a little bit. So let me get my thoughts together. I'll see you in the review, and we'll talk about it. Well, there you go, folks. That was Phish with Character 0.
I miss Pandora. Fewer laws, much more murder. Lots of good kills there.
This was a request from Jason Shaw. Okay, I came up with this score. If I'm being honest, this score popped in my head with about 45 seconds to go in the song, and I was like, okay, it's not a bad score at all. I wonder if I could work with it. I wonder if I could make it go up or down or whatever. And believe it or not, I actually did try to move this up and move it down. I tried to move it in either direction, and honestly, I couldn't. This song really took this score and ran with it, and this score stuck like glue. So I guess this is the score that the song is meant to have. So let's get to the score, and I'll tell you how I came up with it and why I wasn't able to change it. On a scale of 1 to 10, no, we're in the positives. We are absolutely in the positives. I'm going to give that a 6.7. Yep, 6.7. I feel good about that score. Let me tell you why.
Why?
Okay, first things first, a 6.7. What does that mean? Well, a 6.7 would translate to a pretty good skill rating. So overall, I think this is a pretty good song. It would also get 3 out of 5 stars and a B letter grade. Yeah, B is in boy, not D is in dog. B is in boy. Let that one sink in. So there you go, a 6.7, pretty good skill rating, 3 out of 5 stars, and a B letter grade. Now, how did I come up with that score? Oh boy, so glad you asked. Like I said, this score popped in my head with about 45 seconds left in the song, and I'm like, I mean, it makes sense. Let's see if I can mess with it a little bit. Let's see how the ending's gonna go. And afterwards, I was like, okay, let's see if I can move it. Even 0.1 either direction. Nope, couldn't do it. That 6.7 is absolutely deserved. It's a pretty good song. It's not necessarily impressively written. The chordal progression is, it's a singular chordal progression. It really is. Root to the minor 3 to the 4. That's it. That's really it. Root to the minor 3 to the 4. and then transition to the minor 3 to the root. No deviation. Other than that one section leading into where the guitar took off, about 2/3 of the way through the song, where we had the build on the 4, and we stayed 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 on the 4, but it's growing. The anticipation more than anything else is growing. It's like, where are we gonna go? Well, we're gonna go right back to the root, but we're gonna have a guitar solo go over it. So, you know, you talk about a simple song. This is about as simple as it gets. Is there anything wrong with that? No. Like I've always said on the channel, simple can be effective when it's done properly. And taking everything into account, this was done pretty properly. Yeah, it's singular. It's very linear, you know, as far as, you know, chordal progression goes, but, you know, we had some nice vocals going over the top of it. Okay, we had a nice groove being established by the drummer on this. Thank you, drummer, for having that nice laid-back feel groove to it. Felt good. I talked at length about the intro. I thought the intro was brilliantly done as far as its job. You know, I know a lot of people are like, well, we thought you hate long intros. I do. I can't stand long intros when they are just long for the purpose of being long. There's no direction. There's no thought. They're just throwing stuff together to create an intro that's 2 minutes long, and it doesn't do anything as far as the main song goes. It doesn't even direct you or pre-frame you or set expectation for you. It's just a bunch of artistic gobbledygook that makes absolutely no sense within the context of the song. You're absolutely right. I can't stand intros like that. I can't stand intros like that if they're even 20 seconds long. It's pointless. It's a waste of time. Meanwhile, I've heard intros on this channel that have been over 2 minutes long, and I got no issue with them because it makes sense. It sets expectation. It pre-frames the listener for what's going to happen when it gets to the main riff, and when we get to the main riff, it transitions smoothly. It's like dropping the kids off at the daycare. You know, it just transitions smooth back and forth. I have no problem with this intro whatsoever because it did that. It did everything I look for in a good intro. And the rest of the song just grooved on, man. I know Phish is what they call a groove rock song, or a groove rock band. They're not a progressive band. They're not, you know, anything of the sort. And they like to write very groove-centric songs that are easy to jam to. You could take a song like this in a live setting. And I know the song was under 4 minutes here in this reaction, but you could take a song like this and you can open it up. You can open it up to a 10, 12, 15-minute long song with a lot of opportunities for solos, a lot of opportunities for jamming, a lot of opportunities to let individuals in the band have a chance to show what they can do. Maybe bring out a couple of guests while you're at it, you know? Come out there and play their instruments. Why not? You're going to open it up anyway, right? Let's really open it up. This is the type of song that can do it because it is so easy to follow. The chordal progression is not complicated. You listen to the chordal progression, seriously, you listen to the chordal progression twice, maybe 3 times total, you've got it. You've got it. You've got the song. Now all you got to do is vamp that riff and go over it over and over and over again and watch each other for the changes. Watch each other for the cues of, okay, we're going to come up to here. We're going to hit that 4. And we're going to hit that 4 and stay on that 4 until the next cue. Ready? And boom, bring it back down again. Bring it back to the root again. This is the type of song you can do that very easily. And you can have a lot of fun with it. Is it complicated? No. Is it impressive? No. Is it amazing? No. You know, but it's still, at the end of the day, it's pretty good. And I use this analogy. I know I use food analogies a lot because everybody eats. You know, everybody eats food. You know, everybody eats different kinds of food, but everybody eats. So I use this analogy. Is it a Michelin star quality song? No, it's absolutely not. Would you find this song being served at the Culinary Institute? Absolutely not. Would you, you know, would you see Gordon Ramsay sitting there going, this is delicious. This is brilliant. No, you would never see Gordon Ramsay doing that. But you know what? It's like meat and potatoes, man. It's like, you know, steak and mashed potatoes. There you go. Or a steak and a good baked potato. It'll do the job. It'll satisfy you. It'll taste good.
Taste good. Taste good. Mighty good. Mighty good. Good for you. Good for you. Good for me. Good for me.
It may not be fancy, but it will definitely do the deed without question, and it will leave nobody complaining. So, yeah, I think that's a pretty good job right there. It's a pretty good song, and that's why I'm giving it that 6.7. I feel good about that score, and that's where we're going to stay. So let's wrap everything up here in a nice shiny bow, shall we? We have a 6.7, which is a pretty good scale rating, 3 out of 5 stars, and a B letter grade. Take your pick. I don't care, whichever one of those floats your boat. Final word, final score, I have spoken. Well, that's going to do it for this edition of Reactions, Reviews, and Rants. Hope you all enjoyed the show. Hope I was able to entertain you. If I was able to put a smile on your face and brighten your day, that did my job, and I'm so glad I could do it. If you guys feel like joining the fan base, go ahead and click on that button down there. If you guys want to like the video, go ahead and like the video. If you guys want to ring the bell, go ahead and ring the bell. It honestly doesn't make any difference at all to me, but if you guys feel like doing these things, well then by all means, feel free to do so. Well, that's going to do it for tonight, folks. Thank you very much for watching, and as always, this is David Heretic signing off, reminding you to stay fabulous and support each other. Later. Peace.